I'm Aditi and welcome to another episode of the Fatsuit Diaries. So, okay guys, do you remember this once upon a time I told you about this cousin of mine who was like my biggest inspiration? So, yeah, that's not her. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding, that's her. And her name's Srishti and
Hi!
introduce yourself please.
So I'm Srishti and I am Aditi's cousin sister. I am almost like a mother to her. Oh my god! Well, jokes aside, so Aditi and I have been close for very many years now, and I'm really proud of her for starting this channel and doing such a great job with it. So kudos to Aditi.
No, but so apparently both of us have looked way alike since we were kids. Like even till now our moms get confused.
Yeah, and I used to have my hair different. I've just changed my style now, so it looks a little different. But if I don't, we actually look really similar.
Exactly. And like the only difference is that she's like a skinnier version of me. And
Hardly.
Shush you. And our habits are very similar too. So oh yeah, so today we're just gonna talk and like discuss life. But yes, before we start, because this entire channel is about weight loss, why don't you tell us something about, you know, your journey, about how you lost weight, and like how people behave differently towards you.
So when I was about Aditi's age, actually even younger, I used to be a really fat and obese child. All through school and college and even through university, I started off as being overweight. But then when I went to university in my first year, I went to university away from home. So I lost quite a lot of weight when I went there. I think the reason for it partially was because a lot of it was baby fat, so I lost that. But a lot of it also was because of the fact that I was away from home. So I wasn't eating, you know, a lot of like home cooked food. I was getting my mess food, which
And
was
your mom wasn't feeding you the excess food that all our mothers feed us.
Exactly. So, so the mess food was not exactly like home food. It wasn't very tasty either. So I kind of controlled my diet a lot because of the mess food. Also, my university had a huge campus, so there was a lot of walking around. There was a lot of you know, sports and things that we had to be involved in. So because of all of that, I shed a lot of weight in the first year of law school. So so yeah, that's how I lost.
Oh yeah,
weight.
she's a lawyer, so you can just imagine the amount of brain she has and the amount of brain I don't have.
That is not true.
So that is like the only difference between us, that she's extremely smart and I'm like a baby potato. So
No, that's not true. Aditi is extremely talented and smart, as I'm sure you can tell from her videos.
No. So she's just being nice, okay? She's see, by now you can tell she's a very nice and modest person.
That is not true. A lawyer is only a very nice sounding profession, but it is not a very nice profession to be in.
That's true. But yes, she lives in Singapore, so yeah, that's actually a lot of fun. It's better than being in India.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna say no.
So yes, tell us how did people start behaving differently towards you? Like, did you see any change in the way people behaved? Did you have like 50 million guys hitting on you?
No, that's not true. But when I was in law school, so when I joined law school, I think the general attitude of people, so all my life I'd had people look at me in a way where, yes, because I was a little obese, so I never had a problem making friends, just like Aditi doesn't. But it's just that, you know, apart from your friends, the general world, the way they look at you is that they're very judgmental, and not a lot of people want to come up to you and talk to you. So when I went to law school also, the friends that I made in my first year are still very close friends of mine. But those are friends. The other general attitude of students in law school was that, you know, I could hear a lot of people sniggering at me when I used to walk from the hostel to my classes. I could even you know, hear my seniors say some mean things about me. But then when I started losing weight, and then suddenly everyone started looking at me really differently, and people were very nice to me, especially the guys. They would like, you know, a lot of more people started approaching me and talking to me. A lot of my seniors started being, you know, way nice to me. So so yeah, you know, that's when I realized that people, even though they don't want to be mean, or they don't think they have a perception of you
involuntarily.
Yes, it comes to them, and they are very judgmental. So yeah, that's how I changed. And through my 5 years of law school, I realized that, you know, the same people who used to laugh at me in first year were like, you know, nice people to me during the rest of my time at law school.
But that could also be because you topped law school, like, isn't it?
It could have been because of that, but that doesn't make them nicer people either. So
It could be because you topped law school, so like
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh my god, we should be friends with her.
okay, moving on.
Okay, she's a very modest person. She doesn't like to be like, spoken about. Blah, 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 blah.
No one does, of course.
I love being spoken about.
But that's because you are so smart and there are a lot of nice things to say about you.
Oh my god, my heart. But yes, so my cousin is actually one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Oh, and so is Aditi, one of the sweetest, cutest sisters that I have.
Yeah, the cutest sister you have.
Okay, yeah, fine, I'll give you that. The cutest sister I have.
So yeah, and also my cousin has studied in New York City, and again, she's extremely smart. So she went to Columbia, and I don't even know. Okay, so wait, how is it living in New York City?
Oh, it was really great. The year that I was there, I loved it. It was such an exciting city to be in, and I was a lot younger back then, a lot thinner too.
younger.
So it was a really nice city to live in. It was exciting. It was fun. There was so much happening in that city. There's always something happening there. You never get bored. It's a very fast city to be in, and so I think I really enjoyed my time there.
Oh yeah, by the way, in case you guys think she's not like 50 years old or something, she's just like in her late 20s. Okay.
Thank you, Aditi, for being so kind. I thought you would say something like she's 16 so that people don't know my real age, but yeah, thank you.
See?
Now they all do.
It's alright. It's okay. You don't look 16 anymore. Not flattering yourself.
Alright then.
But it's
Well,
okay.
see, that's why I said that she is the cutest, but one of the nicest sisters that I have, because she's clearly not the nicest.
It's okay. I'm gonna give you a bear hug. But yes, see, okay, so she's being all modest and she's like all lawyery and stuff. So it's like every time I come to her for an opinion, she's like, so just a couple of minutes back, we were talking about my poetry. Okay, so I was telling her about all these sad little things that I write about, and because she's like, oh my god, that scares me, and because of the lawyer that but I bet they're nicely written.
Well, I mean, it's not the lawyer in me, it's the sister in me.
Oh my
because
God.
I need to encourage my little sister when she's writing and when she's, doing poetry. Of course, it's a great skill to have. So I don't want to stifle your dreams. So I'm like, yeah, well, I'm sure they're written well.
Yeah. See, she's just a very nice person, and I think that is what everyone.
So
should
that
be.
makes me so non-lawyery, right? Because lawyers are not nice people.
I don't know. Maybe you. I don't know. Maybe you was just plotting something, man.
No, that's not true. Whenever I'm with you, I'm more of a sister than a lawyer.
My emotions, like my heart. I'm wearing a red t-shirt. I don't think you can see the bleeding, but like my heart is bleeding. So see, that is the perks of having a sister. Like even though she's my cousin, but like okay, so we share like 3/4 genes.
Yes.
Yeah, we share 3/4 genes because like our dads are brothers and our moms are cousin sisters.
That's true.
So I think maybe that's why we're so alike.
I think so, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that is why we're so alike, and like she's such a darling, so I can't help but love her. Like not but love her, but like but love her.
Okay, yeah, thanks for clarifying that, because that's what people thought when they heard that. Now, even if they didn't think it, they would think it.
But like I but love her, okay? I but love you.
Okay, and I but love you too.
Yeah. So yes, if you have a sister, just go run up to her and tell her that you but love her. You should try that because it'll make your sister's day and it'll make your day
Yes.
when your sister slaps you on your butt. But like, it's a nice feeling. So, anywho, I hope you liked the video. Give it a big thumbs up. Comment below. Share. That's it. What are you gonna do? Share and subscribe. And just like, I don't know, go hug your sister because sisters are rare and they're such a blessing. And like, I don't know. I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Bye.